this is Mike. Welcome to the Wandering Minds podcast. Today, my very, very, very special guest, my nephews, Andre and Sean.
Yo, yo.
How's it going?
Yes.
Good to be here.
It's back again. Both of us. You just did episode 2, right?
Yep.
You did one. He was actually my co-host on one.
Yeah.
Which was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I interviewed your mom last night.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah,
I seen that.
Nice. And then
How was that?
it was good. So as you know, I mean, your mom I'm very proud of her for her success in life. And that's kind of what we talked about was her drive and, you know, coming from where we came from to where she's at now. And we talked a lot about what does that take for a woman in a man's world, so to speak, to get where you're going. And you know, it's good because I think your guys' generation reaps the benefits, but at the same time, you guys understand the work ethics that goes into grinding and to get what you want. So let's start with that. Let's talk about that. Andre, you're the oldest, so let's talk about that. What do you got going?
Yeah, definitely. Well, for work, for me right now, just we were talking about it earlier, just finishing my last class. I needed to apply for the license at our family business.
Which is what?
Which is
I know what it is.
Yeah. It's an adult foster home. Nice. So we take care of seniors with disabilities. Ranges from, you know, like stroke survivors to amputees to
hospice.
Yeah. Correct. Yep. Correct. All
of the above.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I just finished my classes, so I could apply for that.
Good for you.
So I'll probably do that this year.
Yep.
Got to get a couple of referrals, recommendations from some nurses and doctors, but that's all I need kind of to step into the next role, to co-license for Suzanne, which is my grandma, your mom.
Yeah.
That helping out the business. Overall goal is to help her retire one day and continue the family business.
Take it over and grow it.
Correct.
I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's respectful work. And you know, it's funny because Aaliyah's in that same industry. She works, I'm not sure what the place she works at, but, you know, a care facility. And I would have never imagined her being in that type of field.
No, definitely.
Right?
I ain't going to cut y'all off. There's a lot of young people that I know that be getting into like some sort of that kind of field. Yeah. Like even Justice's little sister do the same work.
Really?
Stuff like that. So it was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't even, when I was younger, I mean, we grew up around this kind of stuff. So I have definitely told myself, like, man, I don't know if I could do this. You know, I don't know if that's me. Like, this is great, Grandma. You know, I love your business, but I don't know if, like, I could be a part of it.
Change diapers.
Exactly, you know, exactly, you know.
And so, now we done all did it.
Yeah, now we're doing it. And
that's true, because you were there, too.
Yeah, we've pretty much all the cousins have worked at it, done a little part at it, you know, so... But over the couple years, like, I've realized that this has been the first job that, like, has grabbed me and held me there and, like, made me appreciative of doing it. And I like the rewards, like, from the residents, you know, like the appreciation and everything.
So it's an altruistic feeling because you're actually, what that means is you're doing it because you actually find joy in doing it. You're doing it without strings attached because it's not like you're making a shitload of money doing it, right?
Correct. Yeah. No,
so you're doing it because you like to do this to help others.
And it's been, like I said, it's been the first job that I've had. I've worked many jobs. Worked at the ski resort, which I love skiing, you know, but still didn't grab me like that. I worked go-kart racing one time, so fun job for a young man, you know, cooking and all that. But none of those jobs grab me the way this one does, and makes me feel like a kind of a career, you know. First one made me feel like that. So
this job is also bigger than the job itself, as you working with people, helping people, stuff like that. So it's not like you just standing in a building getting paid by the hour dealing with people. I mean, you still dealing with all types of crazy, you know, but you know, at the end of the day, you helping somebody. So it's bigger than just the job. It's a better feeling that come with it.
That's for sure.
Definitely.
That's for sure. I mean, I'm amazed that you guys do it too. I'm very inspired by it because even to this day, it's like, it's not something that I would ever want to do. And of course it's not my field, but it's such one of those things. I think it's a generational thing. Back in the day, we were to take care of our elders, right?
Correct.
Our elders took care of us when we were young. It's our duty to take care of our elders when they grow old. And I think that the problem is, especially in that industry, as you know directly, because you have a residential home that oftentimes, unfortunately to say, those people are throwaway people within their own families. And that may be a harsh word to use because there's so many issues and reasons why people are put in facilities that I can't take care of them. I understand that. I understand that. But at the same time, as you know, probably directly, they don't get a lot of visitors. They don't get family Christmases and
their best friend be the doctors and the nurses that come to see them,
right? Because their families have. I don't know if they've given up on them or just decided that
out of sight, out
of mind, right? And that's where you guys pick up that slack.
Correct.
In more ways than just taking care of them, you become their second family. I
Correct,
guess.
and that's what I love about our home. Makes it a little different is that is like a family business. So they literally get involved with being part of the family. You know, and they become part of the family.
The Christmases
and
the Thanksgiving, the
holidays.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Stuff.
We always decorate the houses to make sure that they know when the next holidays are coming, and they're always involved. You know, so I like being, like you said, part of that second family. You know,
and it is a house environment too. It's not a facility,
it's a
so
home,
it's a private home.
Yeah.
They got bedrooms and come to the kitchen to eat dinner. We eat dinner together, and so it's not even like you just stuck and we bringing you a tray in your bedroom or something like that.
And we got about 4 generations in that, so like kind of take it back to like what you're talking about back in the day. It used to be like that. Like families used to all stick around with each other in their huts and stuff. And like you said, the elderly took care of the young while the middle age went to go work. You know, the young adult went to go work and hunt and survived for their food. And and it's just a circle. You know, so then
the circle of life. That's
exactly. So it's kind of like being back in that, just like in 2023. You know, so it's cool to see that and be a part of that too.
It really is, and I think that's where you get the real altruism out of it because you really understand that you're part of this person's. You know it's going to end because a lot of people. You see a lot of people pass away in those times, but you've given them the best life. Hopefully, a great life before that, a real life, not just in a hospital type of room and environment.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
a good final chapter. Yeah, definitely. Because you're right, it is a home like that. A lot of people come to our home as pretty much the final step. You know, and this is from here they move on. You know,
away,
exactly. Yeah,
that's got to be tough. What's the toughest part about that?
That probably
right?
Exactly, making relationships and bonds with these people.
Are you guarded more, or do you allow yourself to become important to them and you don't guard yourself? Because I would imagine in some of the facilities they have to put up this facade so they don't get close to people, so it doesn't bother them quite as much.
Definitely. I can understand that. I think for my personality, I'm pretty open wall person and walls down person anyway. I like to meet people, let them know who I am, how I'm feeling, let them in. Exactly. Yeah. So I definitely feel like I become part of their lives, and part of that relationship, I like to build like a strong bond with them, and let them know like I'm a friend, part of your family. And so, I haven't had anybody, take me, like I've been sad, and stuff, but I haven't had anybody like, any relationships I've had with the people be too like make me in a depressed mode.
Yeah. Well, like because at that point you already know. You already know what's the end game.
Correct. So I know what's coming. Yeah. And we grew up in this house,
Yeah, so
that's true. It's not.
You guys have been there for most of your life.
We used to live right across the street. Sean has lived there for many of years. So
yep.
We've seen what the duty entails.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
Yeah, V Street. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good. I love that. What about you, Sean? What's going on with you?
Me right now, music. I'm locking in on music. Last time I said this,
you keep saying that, man.
A lot of stuff going on, this and that. I'm back to the music.
Good.
I'm about to lock in on the music. I was just in the studio last night.
Yeah, in Portland, right?
Yep. Cool. I drove out there and came right back.
Yep.
But music, I'm about to see what's going on this year. I got some little, I don't know what to call it, but some.
Are they still called projects?
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I just put a second verse on for sure for you.
Nice. I can't wait. I've been waiting for that song for like a year now.
That's the first song I'm dropping this year. I'm about to shoot the video.
Hell yeah.
But
is there going to be features on that one, or is it just you?
I'm going to drop the first one, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Hell yeah. I can't wait for that.
Yep. But music, really, that's all I'm focused on right now. I'm obviously still working, and I got my other little stuff that I want to get into, but the music is what's doing something right now. So we're gonna see what it do and then go from there. But
is that kind of locked down for now? You don't want to go a little bit deeper into what that means?
I don't know what it means yet either, my thing. So I'm still waiting. I'm waiting on the email, phone call, or something to see what's what. But yeah, that's definitely what this year looking like.
Good. What are you thinking as far as dropping that single?
First quarter, so January, February, March.
Okay.
I'll probably shoot the video for it at the end of this month.
You having phases do that?
Yep. I already got budget for the video, idea for the video, phases about to start writing up the treatment.
Yeah.
I'm just
where are you making the video?
I'll probably shoot it in Arizona.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll probably shoot it in Arizona, and but that's the thing. If I might shoot one video and see what that do, and then if something comes along down the road, if I get a feature or something, then we might double back and shoot another video. Yeah. But now I'm about to drop this first song and video, see what that do, and just kind of go from there. See how that plays out, and then I obviously got more music. I'm still in the studio, all of that. So.
Well, I knew you had. Didn't you have at least 10?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I probably got like 20 now.
20 projects?
20 songs.
Not
20
projects.
songs?
I probably got like 20 songs that's out, not released. That's like new songs waiting to be dropped.
Yep.
Okay. That's a good load right there. Yeah.
Right.
It's decent. I ain't gonna lie. It'd be some artists that got 1,000 songs, 500 songs, 100 songs recorded. So, but I'm not one of them. I don't record a lot of music. Like I probably last night in the studio was probably my first time recording music in the last 2 months.
Really?
Like, but I get in them little modes. I get in that mode and I record 2-3 songs a day for a week straight or whatever, you know. But I just be punching in. Also, I ain't been writing a lot. Yeah. So I just play the beat, boom, 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 boom. So I gotta be in that mode to be like, oh, I'm finna go lock in. Yeah. But I just been on some other stuff, and not even really on some other stuff, but I just been waiting to figure everything out and see what's what, and you know, kind of just I don't know necessarily what's to come of everything, but I know it's like the calm before the storm. So I just been kind of waiting.
Man, I've been waiting for that For Sure song to drop.
Now, is that the song you worked on yesterday up in Portland? Okay, nice.
I just put the second, because the first verse, the song been done with the first verse, but I just want to put a second verse on it just so it's a little bit longer. And then
have you heard it, Andre?
I have not.
You might have.
Now the whole album that he let me listen. He gave me a sneak peek, but this was like a year ago, or probably I don't know, maybe.
I ain't gonna lie, I recorded For Sure probably like 2 years ago. I was still living in Portland. I just signed my second year lease in September in Arizona, so I've been gone for damn near 2 years.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, I just September. It's been a year and some change. Like this last September, we just re-signed our lease, so now we're in the second year of our.
Well, that's the one song that I was like, you gotta drop that one.
Yep.
You gotta drop that one.
And that was the one song that was the one song that they said too.
See,
we could do something with this.
You, man. That's one of those. That's a club song. That's a cruising song. That's that's just a sitting in here vibing song. That's a vibe. That song is the vibe. That shit's gonna take off. That shit's gonna take off. And just even the rough draft was fucking fire. Yeah. So now after this much time.
Well, when I went to the studio last night, because I record all my music at home. Besides, like For Sure, I went to his studio. That's why I went back to his studio, so I don't got to go to a different studio, try and match it up and tell somebody else. I want it. Like he already knows what I'm going for. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna be in town. I'm coming back to you. Yeah. We're just gonna finish it where I started it. But as far I showed him some other music that I recorded at my studio, and he was like, "Yo, this sounds good. Like it's nothing that." So that gave me a little bit more confidence recording myself at home. Yeah. He got a professional studio. He's like, "Nah, it don't sound bad. You might be able to mix it and master it to bring it out a little bit more, but I could do that for you. You could record at home, send it to me,
and then he'll clean it up.
You know, so I'm like, okay, cool. Now I got that little when I am recording, I'm not having them second thoughts like, is this how, am I doing what I need to do? Because I don't know how to mix and master and all that. But
you want a torch?
No. That shit gonna burn
it up. Do you have a professional studio you go down to in Phoenix?
No, I just got my studio at the house.
Home studio.
Yeah. There is studios in Arizona I can go to. I have gone to studios in Arizona, but I feel like I like to cut corners. I don't
No,
I don't care to pay
Yeah,
50,
it's
60, 70.
man.
Some
You could do
people
it to,
charge
start it
$100 an hour, but I'd rather pay an engineer. So I got everything I need. I'd rather pay somebody who knows how to use it and come to the house or something like that, lock in with somebody, be like, yo, instead of me coming over there, I'll pay you to come over here. Because then you getting money. You don't got to have equipment. Because there's engineers who be like, yeah, I go to school for audio engineering, but I don't have no studio equipment. So I got studio equipment.
Yep.
You come over here. I put some money in your pocket, and I'm finna pay attention to everything you doing, so I'm learning at the same time.
Yep. And you're in your comfort zone.
Yeah,
that too.
your crib. Yeah,
I think that would make a big difference.
That's more so kind of the time I'm on. Like, even with my studio guy out here, like, I can send my music to him and have him mix and master my music. So I can say I'm locked in with my own engineer. I got my own producer. I got my own video guy.
Yeah.
So I'm more so I just want to build that part of everything else up so that we could just be like, all right, I got everything I need within.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't gotta, hey, help me get this or help me get that to anybody else. Like, nah, I already got all that taken care of. You don't gotta worry about it.
Yep. So when are you gonna feature Andre? He's a singer.
I've been in a couple videos.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Little dance moves and stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
My Porsche made it in one of them.
Oh yeah. My Charger made it in a couple too. Yeah, definitely.
That was your old house made it in one of them.
Oh yeah. I done told Uncle Mike last time we did a podcast. Actually, I think you're honestly probably the first person I've told this, but I told him I could sing a little bit, hit some notes.
Oh yeah.
Then I told some other people the other day, but I was like, how do I let people know if I could sing or not, or if it's just me in my mind thinking I can sing?
Right.
Yeah.
You just do it.
You just do it. Yeah, that's what they said. They said make a TikTok or something.
Right. Do
just
that.
throw it out there.
Hell yeah.
People will let you know real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. My coach Devin, he's low key singer rapper. He's way too fucking shy.
Yeah.
So he doesn't put that shit out there, but he's got fucking bars. This dude, he can write. If he was a ghostwriter, he would write some bangers. His confidence isn't up there to put shit out in the
I
open.
feel like I could write like I could sing, but I can't say it how it's supposed to sound.
Yeah.
Like, I've made a bunch of songs. Like, I still be telling myself, I need one of them little female songs or one of these little slower songs or whatever. But cause I tell like stories or whatever within my music. So even talking about that kind of stuff is still the same type of thing.
Yep.
But I ain't caught one yet that I'm like, ooh, I like this. Like the other music. Nah,
Yeah, that's true. Andre, I think you should just drop something. You should
Honestly,
put something out there.
I've always wanted to make a song for my wife. Like
I got the studio.
There you go. Your brother's got a studio.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I just need help with the beat, and you could do that too. Yeah, we might have a.
I got a producer.
Yeah,
and I got a video guy.
Yep.
She told me I couldn't sing it at our wedding. I was like, babe, if I got a song, will you let me sing it on a guitar at our wedding?
Right. Acapella. There you go.
No, you ain't gonna stop me. Where that guitar at?
Right.
I gotta. Let's make a toast.
Yep. Gene says he's playing the harmonica. He could bust that shit.
Oh man. I'm gonna play a triangle.
The cowbell. Oh shit! Triangle clicking. Shit.
But yeah, just music for me this year.
That's good. I can't wait. I want
not just music, because if some music, if I get some money out this music, I might get it to something else.
Yeah.
Because you gotta.
You always got something.
Yeah, you gotta flower your seed.
Yeah. So now are you talking to people in Atlanta? Is that? I mean, you're waiting on stuff, right?
I don't even really know where to say, because they be all over. But I don't even know what. I personally, to be honest, I don't even know what the situation look like, what to call it.
Yeah.
But it's really like some sort of management kind of situation where they gonna help me get to the next spot. They gonna, so. Well,
I know you always talked about kind of staying independent, but I think there's limits to that, right?
I feel like as long as I feel like obviously if you help me do something, you gonna get what you feel me?
Yeah.
So that obviously just goes without being said. I'm not the type of person, even if I ask you to do something for me and you willing to do, I'm gonna give you something for you and not your,
Yeah.
So just off the principle of that, obviously you gonna have some sort of something out of what you do for me and what we do together.
Yeah.
But obviously I'm not trying to. I own my music, so but pretty much was like I record all my own music. I got my own producer. I got my own camera guys. I got my own.
Yeah.
So it's not nothing you guys can necessarily help me do outside of
promoting it.
You feel
right?
me?
Yeah.
I don't want y'all to be, oh, we helped you with this and this and this and this and this. And be like, hold on, I got this and this and this and this already. So let's build off of what I got going on. If we gonna do anything, I'm not trying to be like, oh, we want you to come and work with our producers and our camera guys, and we're gonna pay him. And now it's coming out of your budget and this. Hold on, I already got a camera guy. I already got somebody I'm building, making my beats and building my sound with. And this and that. So I'm like, let's build off of that.
Yeah.
Before we get into all the
have
other,
your team already.
I want to be able to build off of that. I got my own not everything, but I got my own little situation within my circle of people. So outside of that, we got to be able to build that up before anything else. But obviously, independent, not necessarily like I don't want to be, but I want to own some shit for sure. I want my, you feel me?
You can scoot that towards you if you want.
Anything I do.
Yeah. So how's Guilty Love going?
It's cool. We about to we kind of just been, I really took a step back. We just been taking our time with everything, trying to figure everything out for real, and get back in motion. And to be honest, I've been on this little music shit. So as far as the clothes and all the other stuff, I kind of just been focused on what I've been focused on, and anything they need me to do logo wise. Oh, we need to get this done, whatever. They already know I'm on board. So I ain't been too far like, yo, what we doing? We got to do this.
And I remember you guys said that last time. You all have your parts to play.
Yeah. So, but it ain't nothing that's like, oh, we're just, we putting the pieces together and figuring out what to do, how to do it. So we're not just doing the same stuff, Yeah. We trying to figure out what to do with take it to that next, you feel me?
Yeah.
But we also not couple steps back, few more steps forward. You feel me? So we not in a rush to like, we need to figure this out right now. We more so like, hold on, let's take our time with it. We already know what we done with it. Yeah. But let's figure out what we about to do with it from here. Yeah. And go from there.
You guys all have your independent money anyway, so it's not like this is what you're relying on to pay the bills.
No, we all got everything going on for real, but this is definitely you feel me?
Another pop-up shop coming on soon?
I'm not sure. Probably eventually. As far as me, I've been trying to tell them, let's put together the website and do some other stuff outside of just the clothes, and like, let's get this website finished and let's do this and that so that we can have a different side of something that we ain't done that part of stuff yet. You feel me? So, or not that we haven't. We didn't have a website before, but let's redo the website. Let's kind of you feel me? Kind of like rebrand everything. Let's bring it back out again. You feel me? Let's get back on that time.
Yeah.
More product focus, more it's the brand. Go look at the website. Come buy some shit. You feel me? Yeah. Outside, I feel like we've been showing a lot of like the lifestyle. Yeah. Like, you feel me? Us in the clothes and this and that and that and this, and you see how we live in, not necessarily you see how we live in, but you feel me? You see the brand in real life. You feel me? But I feel like I'm like, let's get this more.
Well, you got to stay relevant. I mean, it all comes to relevancy and staying, ahead of the game. I think that's the hardest part about it.
And just everything in general too. I feel like the new year, everybody trying to like, what's going on? You feel me? Really lock in and focus. Last year was like, all right, we know where we got to focus on now. We figured out where we was slacking out a little bit. We figured out what we was doing good. You feel me? We figured out what we could add to it. You feel me? And now this year it's like, all right, let's put them pieces together so we can finish the puzzle. Yeah. And obviously with everything else going on within all of us, you feel me? Like, we all moving up in our own situations too, so that obviously helps the brand to collectively. You feel me?
Who else is dropping music? Dre Flight, right?
Free Bro, he got booked on some bullshit. Uh-oh. You know they strict about weed in other states.
Really?
They got him on some weed shit and then some other shit that goddamn popped up. But He be home soon.
Yeah.
But no, I know. See, even like him, he probably got 50 to 100 songs recorded right now. I probably got some of his unreleased music. I ain't gonna lie, I could probably drop some of his music right now if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But now he be home soon. It ain't nothing crazy. They got him on some weed shit out there in Atlanta.
Oh,
but even you get caught with some Lil Bush, some shit out here we drive around with on some regular shit, you'll go to jail in other places.
Yeah.
I be forgetting that someplace.
Well,
like, damn.
it hasn't. It's only been a couple years in Oregon, right? Since,
Since
this was yep. And it's still not even. I think only half states across the country are legalized. You know,
really?
Yeah, a lot of the East Coast states, southern states aren't. So.
Damn.
Shit, New York just opened their first legal dispensary a couple weeks ago.
Correct. Yeah.
But it's been legal. But they just opened their first dispensary. You feel me? But nah. So yeah. As far as music wise, shoot, me and bro was really the only ones doing really tough on the music. Bro Brooks, he be working on music and shit too, but he's like one of them. He like Jay-Z with this shit. He gonna drop when he drop. You feel me? He's gonna come out of nowhere with it and be like, yeah, boom, here go 5 new songs. How y'all like it? You feel me? My bro Avery, he go by Speech. He be dropping music and shit too. He got some shit. He be on some more hip hop, like real rap. Like his shit cool though. He be talking about he can talk his shit too. But he be dropping music. He got some new songs he just dropped not too long ago. Like I said, outside of me and Dre, he been dropping his music, and then Brooks will drop his music when he drop and kind of pop out of nowhere.
Are you guys gonna do a big group collab or
eventually? Hell yeah. We done talked about doing like a Guilty Love tape, shit like that.
That would be.
Tay used to rap. Tay, not even used to rap. Tay be rapping this shit. He just ain't recorded nothing in a while. He got videos of music and shit out too though. But he started this. He started rapping too.
Where are all these guys?
We all in Arizona.
Okay, so
except
is there
for Dre.
Anybody here in Oregon?
Nah.
No,
just the guys out here.
Yeah,
like all Fred and Jay and all these, but that's just the guys. You feel me? They're not necessarily stuck in music no more, really either. Yeah. That's just, you feel me?
Yeah.
But Twan, Fred's older brother, I just seen him last night. He live in Portland now. He doing music and shit too. So as far as like all of us from like 18th and FOA, all of our little, you feel me, from out here. Twan still making music.
Okay.
I'm still making music. Fred don't really be making music. Jay don't really be. Jay be writing and shit. He just ain't been in the studio. Same shit. Yeah. Life shit. Motherfuckers all, you know everybody.
Yeah,
so.
kids. Yeah,
everybody.
Kids, life.
But, man. Yeah, regular shit. But no, everybody out here is like just the guys for real. Everybody that grew up in the neighborhood and shit.
Yeah.
And then, but as far as music, Twan still doing music. He's still making beats. He got his little situation up in Portland, so he got a studio at the house too. So he been making beats and shit like that. So obviously, we'll eventually put some shit together.
Yeah.
But shit, we got old music. We got all types of shit. But we used to me and Twan was me, Twan, Fred. That's where the music shit really. We used to be in a little room like this, probably with like 10 of us.
Wow.
Rapping into the microphone, inside the built-in microphone on the computer.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. What kind of music would your genre be if you were released it?
I don't know, man. I like a lot of instruments, guitars.
Oh, really?
Drums. Yeah. So probably some type of alternative. Something.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I like to put like instrument solos in there.
Yeah.
You know, like hearing that. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I can't start playing the instruments.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to play the saxophone and like the.
That's what I said. I want to learn how to play. I just can't read no music notes.
Really? Yeah. I would imagine it wouldn't be hard to figure out though.
No, that's always been my problem.
Yeah. Really?
Even when I did play instruments, I actually used to write the number.
Yeah, write the number. Well, I used to put stickers on my little instrument, like the little circle stickers.
Yeah.
I used to put them shits on it so I know which one is which. So when I look at the paper, I'm like, okay, I got to push this one. That's what that note looks like. Yeah. It's an A. It's an A. You feel me?
Oh, wow.
Once you get it down, it wasn't too bad, you know. But yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool to pick up another instrument.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like now that I'm older, I have more patience with that shit.
Yeah, I'd actually like to learn guitar and piano.
Yeah, guitar.
Those are two things that
piano would be dope.
Yeah,
I want to buy a piano, but I don't. Eventually, I'll learn how to play like some little. What's that one song? The little easy shit. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, something light.
That's where you start,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. If you just learn one song, master one song, and people pull up, you play that one song every time on the piano.
I get one of the pianos that got built-in songs.
Yeah, right. You push a button and it just... Oh, shit.
Like, dang, you nice with it. Mm-hmm. I know.
That's funny.
I think Uncle Chardo actually talks about that, too. He'd like to pick up an instrument. Too.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Something.
Or he just grabbed some drums. He'd be over there beating on the drums.
Right.
I got a bongo. I'll be hitting the bongo with the residents sometimes.
A little, yeah.
You can get a sound bowl, one of those meditation sound bowls. That'd probably put them at ease nice, really nice.
Do you take them outside and do it?
Do you have any residents that smoke?
Yeah, actually, we do. It's actually in our house policy that our residents can smoke weed if they like to, you know? Yeah.
It's legal.
Yeah.
It's legal, yep, definitely.
Obviously, some of them have issues that prevent them from smoking or whatever, so they can't smoke at all, but that's just within their situation.
But they could have other versions of it, right? There's edibles and shit, right?
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Correct, yeah. Tea, lotions, stuff like that.
Huh.
It's not nothing that they just come to our house and pick it up or anything like that. It's like we had a client who they'll tell like, yo, he smokes. Is it okay if he smokes at you guys? Yeah, we don't mind.
Yeah.
He can't smoke in the house.
You gotta go outside.
He gotta go outside to smoke because he can't smoke inside.
Yeah.
But he can smoke outside. We got a nice little situation. They can sit under outside. If it's raining, they don't get wet.
Yeah.
Y'all good.
Are good.
Have at it.
Yeah.
So it's like an independent living, right?
Correct.
They can come and go.
Well, some of them. The ones who is able to. Some of them
able-bodied ones.
Yeah. Some of them you have to help them get up and walk to the bedroom, to the bathroom, to the table, to the anywhere they stand, because we have clients fall.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And we have clients that's been there for long enough that they used to be able to walk better than they can now. So we used to not have to pay attention to them, and now we do have to pay attention to them. So situations
Just
like that.
deteriorating.
You know?
Yeah.
But anybody who is able, they coming and going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Correct, yeah.
What else?
Oh, man. Shoot, we were talking about mom earlier.
Yeah. Go on.
Kind of just what you're talking about her. You could see in us, both of us, you know, we're pretty, we got to drive to work, to grind, to get stuff done, you know, because we've seen mom and grandma and you guys be able to do that, you know, and provide the lives for your families that, you know, I think we would love that.
Yeah.
Love to be able to provide.
Y'all know what that means.
Well, you know, and another thing, like what your mom and I talked about, and what you're talking about right now is like my generation, seeing my mom work hard. She didn't get handouts. She didn't have rich family. She had to do this shit on her own. She had single mom of 4 kids. I mean, imagine that shit. Imagine that shit, right?
Yep. I'm still 26 and have no kids, so
that's smart.
it's not even by, you know, all purpose, you know. It's just, life has been working out that way, you know. So
it's gonna happen when it happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, but
so is there a plan for? I mean, obviously there's a plan for one. You guys are married.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys gonna just wait until you have a foundation for that, right?
Correct, and kind of our own space. You know? We moved out to Oregon about 3 years ago. Yeah, and been living at the family business in Eugene. So once we be able to get our own space, our own house, a baby room, and you know, more space for a baby. Then one day for sure. Yeah, but we definitely talked about it. We've been together for this would be our 10 years together this year. So you know, we've definitely had those conversations and.
Well, Raj and I waited 5 years after we got married.
Okay.
So we purposefully waited so that we can kind of get, like you're saying, get a foundation, get our own place, get our own.
This will be, I mean, that's about the goal. This will be number 2 years being married, and I see ourselves having a good place to live and making sure the bills are paid and you know, no worries in about 3 years. You know, so that'd be good. You know, hopefully less, but be set in 3 years.
Yeah, for sure.
About 5 years being married.
What about you, Sean?
I'm chilling. I'm still outside. Nah, we chilling. We chilling. We on some let's go travel. Let's go do all this fun stuff we about to do, and then let's chill out. Yeah. Cause I don't know who's to say what I'm about to still get into, and she's still trying to figure out what's, you know. So but we locked in. We know what's what, and You know,
I already
we gonna
know.
stand on that.
Exactly. We're both
You
definitely
have-
in committed relationships.
Well, and that's the thing is you don't ever want to rush having kids just because somebody else says you guys need to be having kids. Like, no, you really don't.
No, we don't. Yeah.
You need to enjoy life. You need to get your foundation. Live life first.
I love being an uncle.
have fun.
Right now.
Yeah,
I love being there for the kids. You know, it's fun. And then, all right, see you.
Yeah, well, and that's for me. I was your guys'
Exactly.
uncle.
Yeah.
That was fun, and then we had kids.
Yeah. So, but it's nice, you know. And I think one day when parenthood comes, it'll be everybody tells me it's the best thing you could ever do in life.
Yeah,
you know,
it's the hardest thing. Also, you know, that's the one thing. It's like the two hardest things you'll ever do in life is coexist with a partner, with a spouse. You know what I mean, and then have kids. You know what I mean. Definitely. Those are the hardest things you'll ever do because you're constantly now you have to collaborate with somebody else's personality. As you guys know, you've been with your partners long enough, and then you add kids to that mix, and now you have different personalities. You have you know
trying to
raise them right, but at the same time that you got to understand they have to learn lessons the hard way.
Definitely.
That you don't want them to have to learn the hard way, but they have to learn the hard way.
They gotta learn.
Yeah.
You know, and I know I remember, all of us probably, we can remember how we were when we were young boys, you know, so I definitely sometimes took the hard way.
Right, right. Well, we always took the hard way.
A couple times. Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
the whole time. Every time.
But that's like you said, it's how we learn, you know, and
Yeah.
I'll be able to coach my kids through that. But like you said, they're gonna have to go through some things,
and that was a good word though, coach.
But that's life,
Yeah.
That's life.
Being a teacher is one thing. Being a dictator is not. And I talk about this all the time. Parents feel like they need to be a dictator, and it's like you're kind of pushing them to do stuff out of spite if you do that. You know what I mean? Being a teacher, being an empathetic teacher is really what you need to be.
Yeah.
But you have to reach a certain level of maturity and wisdom in yourself to be able to look back and say, okay, this is not a battle I need to fight right now. Let's let them figure this shit out on their own.
Yep.
So
remember all the things that you went through,
and,
you know, and how you felt when your parents talked to you, and
that's key. That's key. Not forgetting that you were there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Shit, I was there a lot of the time. That's why I be like, shit. I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I did worse. You feel me? You ain't doing that bad. Don't sweat it.
Well, and you know the funny thing, I was just thinking this the other day. The first time I met my nephew Sean, I was in prison. You came to visit me in prison. Okay. Imagine being that, right? Imagine that. The first time I met your brother. Now. Yeah.
I think actually that's the same way I met Uncle.
Yeah, Uncle Chardo.
Yeah.
And some people are going to look at that and be judgmental and say that's fucked up, you know. But that's where I was at that age, right? That's where I was at when I was 20. I was younger than you guys in that shithole. That's where I met Sean for the first time. You and Sean came to see me.
Definitely.
But the first time I met him, I was fucking in prison. That's fucking horrible. But at the same time, those are lessons that I learned the hard way that I could teach you guys to avoid, right?
And look how far you to come from that.
Exactly. Look
I remember at a time when we was kids, we didn't even know you went to prison.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We was like, Uncle went to jail?
Yeah. Well, because age appropriate, right?
Know?
It was things you didn't need to know at that time because you were too young for that. But
even that being said, that's like the only, I remember going to visit like Papa and people like that in prison, but that was when we was like older little kids. Yeah.
You were literally an infant when I was in. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, because how many years older than you are, Mom?
I'm 13 months older than your mom.
Oh, so you like us.
Same age.
Yeah.
We're 14 apart.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. That's true.
So you was literally, 21? Mom was 20 with both of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. But again, going back to what we were talking about, it's like lessons learned. You guys can learn from our path, and you guys have both avoided those pitfalls, like my brother and me. You know,
Yeah. And I mean, for a majority of our lifetimes, you were the male role model in our life. You know, like definitely. And both of you guys now, Uncle Charlie's been home for over half my life now. You know? So definitely, both of you guys have been the
you guys work out together, right?
Yep, correct. Yeah, 3 days a week. Yeah, Yeah, and mostly I do it to just hang out with the family.
Yeah,
So
right.
it's a
That's
good
why I
time.
wish you'd come to the gym.
Yeah, no,
come to my
know.
gym.
Honestly,
Let's way
man,
the fuck over
I'm
there.
sore because I went to the gym the other day. You know, there's sometimes the gym be hitting different. So
Yeah, it does. It does. Are you hitting the gym?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I be going to the gym with Shorty, but I just be running and I sit in the sauna.
Yeah.
I'm exercising my lungs.
There you go.
Honestly, they say like a 20, 30-minute walk a day is all you need just to get your heart racing. You know?
Yeah, I go, but I ain't gonna lie. Look, I'm trying to get in a routine. I want to wake up at like 5 in the morning, go on a run, go to work, come home, go to sleep, wake up at 5 in the morning.
You got to eat in there somewhere, but yeah.
Uncle Mike's on a pretty good routine. I mean, you guys were up this morning already at the gym.
Yeah,
but that's like every morning.
I hit. Yeah, for me right now, I'll typically go every day of the week. Every day of the week, generally speaking, because I'm training for a competition this next month, I've been sticking with just 4 days a week and let my body rest because we're getting fucking heavy on weight. But Aaliyah, I go with Aaliyah, so to kind of motivate her to go because she doesn't want to go alone. So I'll go with her and I'll do cardio on my off training days. But yeah, I'm fucking. Nice. I go,
yeah.
and
you're an early riser.
Yeah, well, think about it, and this is what you guys got to think about, and you know that you guys both know this being in the residential home, you know, the care facilities, people break the fuck down. If you don't take care of yourself right now, by the time you're my age, well, you guys won't be. You guys would be way better shape than me, but it's like you don't want to start in your 40s. You want to start in your 20s or even younger. Well, you guys were athletic,
this is
so
our
you
foundation
guys,
now,
exactly. You guys were athletic younger, so you've had it your whole life. But you know, get into a consistent weight training. You know, lifting weights because that's where when you become 40, 50, 60, like Gene. You want to be fucking strong. Correct. You don't want to be in a fucking adult foster care home shitting on yourself.
Ass.
Right?
Falling over, tripping over everything.
That's a perfect example. Look, and how old is Grandpa right now?
I think
old.
Old? Well, no, but he's only 68, 67,
correct.
68.
Yeah.
And he's old.
Yeah.
He's
Some
not
of the residents I take care of are 68, and they're at a much, lower scale than even Grandpa's at, So you're right. Sometimes being where I'm at, it is kind of an eye-opener as well. Like, okay, man, I got to really take care of myself.
Yeah.
And you could kind of see it. Fitness and health is kind of coming back.
Oh yeah.
Come back nowadays. In our generation, a lot of people are working out. Your generation as well.
Yep.
I feel like it wasn't there as much in kind of their generation.
Yeah.
And that's when fast food was coming out.
Yep.
And, stuff,
and that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of people getting more like health conscious about what they eating and all of that stuff.
I was at the gym this morning, and Pops, who's the owner's dad, the owner's Vic and Devin are the owners. Their dad, Pops, his name's John, but we call him Pops, squatting 315 pounds at 65 or older. Come on, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's great.
A lot of 20-year-olds can't do that shit.
I don't know if I could put that
You
up.
probably could, but it'd be a struggle. But the thing is, and he deadlifts 500 pounds. He squat more than that. He was just doing a certain routine. But this dude deadlifts 500 pounds, benches a shitload. I don't know what his numbers are, and he's over 65 years old. There's no fucking excuses. You know what I mean? That's the thing where with your guys' age right now, get into the routine of fucking lifting, running, training like that so that your body doesn't break down. And that's why you do need weights.
Yeah.
You do need to lift because you want your body strong, not like Grandpa. You know what I mean? He can hardly stand
doing my
up.
little push-ups and whatnot.
See, and that's good. Push-ups, pull-ups, dips, stuff like that. Hell yes. Even just wall squats. Those are the kind of things you need to do. What's the time?
59.
11 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay, we got to close this out.
Good.
That was good.
Peace out, y'all.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
All right, love you guys.
All right, love you too, guys. Love you, brother. Love you, uncle.